so much for allowing me to come into your classroom today. I know how precious your planning time is, so I will get straight to the point. After I observed your class last week, it really helped me to understand how I can support you. I am learning more about servant leadership, and I am here to serve. What are some ways you want me to support you this school year?
When you came in to observe, I liked the way you stayed in the back of the room and silently pulled up a chair with a group of students. You blended right in, and the students were still able to pay attention to me and not watch you. I also like when you leave me words of encouragement. I save all the sticky notes you leave for me. When I have feelings of doubt or feelings of discouragement, your words really do help me. When you suggested restructuring my instructional grouping, you had all that data printed off, the academic level of each student printed off, and you already regrouped the students to give me an idea of how this new structure will look. As you know, technology is difficult for me to navigate at times. When you print off my data for me, that allows me to use my planning time to plan for students instead of getting lost trying to find the data on the curriculum website.
Hi, Mr. Smith. Thank you again for meeting with me during your planning time. I am putting together a top 10 list of how to build relationships with students brochure to hand out at our next professional development day. I have witnessed how you interact with students, and your ideas are important to me. Would you mind telling me 2 ways that you build relationships with students?
To build relationships with students, I show a genuine interest in their lives outside of this classroom. At the beginning of the year, I have a sheet for parents to sign up to show the class artifacts from their culture. Some parents bring in food from their cultures. Others have brought in art. One time, a parent brought crafts for the entire class to make and take. I had a Native American father bring his fancy dance regalia to class. He even showed the students some of the dance steps. When I have parents come in, it shows a level of respect and appreciation for cultural diversity within my room. The second thing I do is create a safe and secure environment. This way students feel respected. It is important for my students to think critically about their work. In order for them to do this, they need to take academic risks. They will not take academic risks if they feel like they will be made fun of, or if they feel like I will not keep their hearts safe. I encourage risk-taking, and if the answer is wrong, I show them how that is a chance for us to figure it out together. I also remind them of the African proverb that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together.
Oh, hi, Mr. Smith.
Hi.
Our weekly Thursday meetings are the highlight of my week. I love meeting with you and collecting your ideas. You are an invaluable member of our team, and I appreciate you and all the things that you do for students. Your efforts have been paying off. As the instructional coach, I work with teachers to help them implement the curriculum and smooth out any rough edges that we might come across. With your permission, I would like to video you teaching. I want to video the introduction to your math lesson only for about 10 minutes. And then next Thursday, we can watch it together and talk about areas that you want to improve upon. I think you're a dynamic teacher, and one way to keep ourselves sharp is to reflectively look back at ourselves in real time. And I would also like to bring in data from our second round of testing. I want us to look at it together and collaboratively explore what the data is telling us. I want you to know that you are an expert in your room, and we can talk about our next steps.
You are the best instructional coach on campus. Thank you for all that you do to support our teachers.